Here are 3 unusual signs that your manifestation is close. So, we're all familiar with how when we manifest, we get these very normal signs that we experience. We see the synchronicities, we get the good feelings, and then we start to see signs. So, those are pretty much the normal signs that our manifestation is close. But today, I want to share with you 3 unusual signs that you may mistake or mistaken for things are not coming into your life, or your manifestation may not be occurring. So these are the 3 most unusual signs that I find when I manifest or when things I put out. And I see these signs, I can put more energy towards it. So this is going to help you because these signs may show up. And some of you may even have these signs show up, but you probably gave up or let down because you thought the universe didn't hear you, or you think that you're not receiving what you want. But now you're going to hear this information, and you now can be aware to push on and to put more energy in your thoughts and meditation and visualizations so that you can deliberately create your reality. So here we go. I'm just going to break these down in no particular order of importance. So let's start with number 1. The number 1 most unusual sign that your manifestation is close is things start to get chaotic. Everything starts to go wrong. Seems like your life is falling apart. Things aren't adding up. It's like more bad luck. Things are falling together. But take heed, my friend. This is actually a great sign. What's happening here is something that we don't quite understand yet, or maybe we'll never understand it because the intellect mind wasn't created to understand or pick up deeper knowledge of how an intricate universe works. It's just not in our blueprint. But I put it in this way. It's sort of like a Persian rug. If you take a Persian rug and you flip the back of the Persian rug, it looks all chaotic, it looks jumbled up, it looks like nothing is organized, it's ugly, things are finely woven. But when you flip the Persian rug over, it's beautiful. Everything is perfectly aligned. That's the analogy I like to use with this. So in other words, when things look like they're falling apart, they're actually coming together. That's just how the nature of the universe works. So there's something we can't understand. Maybe it's the process of the universe filtering or creating. Maybe it's clearing energy. Who knows? But I do know that this is a great sign. It means that things are being cleared, and there's a deeper understanding or a deeper knowing of something we're not familiar with. So remember, the universe in its core component is a structure of harmonic balance. It looks for balance. Balance could be negative or positive, but it wants to harmonize. And sometimes when it harmonizes, you see what you perceive to be something negative, something bad. But in actuality, it is something working for your good. So when you see that sign, that's more sign for you to push on, to keep your focus, because your manifestation is close. All right? Sign number 2, the number 2 most unusual sign that your manifestation is close. The people around you are getting what you wanted or your desires. The things that you want, people are getting it. Your friends telling you, hey, such and such got this. Hey, such and such did that. And in your mind, you're like, man, that's what I wanted. That's my manifestation. What's going on? That's a great sign as well. You have to be careful with this one because your ego can really screw you up, can trick you. Because what your ego sees is when somebody else has or is receiving your manifestation, it tells you it's not working. See, somebody else is getting it. But no, that's not the message. The message is this: the universe, it's showing you that, look, what you want is possible. So I'm showing you someone else that can receive it. If they can receive it, you're next to receive it. So that sign is for you to take heed and give thanks and gratitude. So when you see that sign, your manifestation is close. It's not the opposite. It's not that you're in bad luck, or it's not working, or the universe is teasing you or tricking you, or you're jealous, or how can they get it and I'm not getting it? What's going on here, universe? Why is someone receiving what I'm receiving? The universe doesn't see it that way. It sees it that, look, here's a mirror of what you want, and I'm showing you the images, I'm showing you a reality of anybody else that can receive it, and you're next in line to receive it. So what do you do when you see this sign? Number 1, you have to acknowledge Okay, great, this is a great sign. So someone else is receiving what I'm receiving, I'm next. You have that mentality, you will attract and you will create a beautiful thing. You are a deliberate creator. Now, as I said, this sign, I think this one is the one that people trip up with the most because their ego interrupts. The ego says, this isn't working. So you have to, when you see this, get your intellect mind in check. This way the mind does not create resistance to stop your flow to manifest. All right, so that's 2. So let's move up now to the number 3 most unusual sign. Now this sign, it can go either way. Some of us will get it, some of us won't. But here's a sign. People start falling off. Friends, family, they start leaving you. People just start falling off. No one's coming around anymore. Your friends, your family, they act funny. They're moving out of the way. Okay, this is a great sign. Let me show you something, the way things work. In order for you to get where you want to be, you have to release or clear leverage. You have to release to rise up. Some people or individuals around you, they occupy your space, but they also create resistance. What the universe is doing, the universe is lifting you up or taking you to a new vibration or taking you to a new frequency. And these individuals, they have to go. It's part of the plan. Look, people come in your life for these reasons. Teachers, a lesson, or a season. Those are 3 categories people come into your life. So people come into your life for a reason, or what we call a season. Season is temporary, then they play their part and they move on. People come in your life for a teaching. They're teaching you something. It can be a lifelong thing. They're accelerating, they're showing you something. Okay? So when you see this sign, do not fight it. What I mean, do not fight it. Do not try to hold on or try to pull these things, because you're only stopping your own progress and you're slowing down your manifestation. So when you see this sign, give thanks. Look around you and say, okay, I am accelerating, I'm moving up. Okay, it's called bridging the gap. You closing the gap. You're moving up. What's meant for you will come up. So when these people are family, friends, and they just start dropping off, they may treat you funny or they act distant, be happy because your manifestation is close at hand. Now this sign is a up or down sign. And what I mean by that, some individuals will get it, some won't. But if you're listening to this, you're one of the individuals that will get this, because now you know that when you see people falling, it's actually a good sign. It means you're elevated. Remember now, the higher your vibration or frequency, the closer you are to your desire. The lower your vibration, the farther away you are from your desire. So that means when people are dropping off, be happy, you're moving up. Don't allow your own intellect mind to hold on to a memory or an imagination or a feeling, because it's not going to serve you. When you let go, something better comes in. That's just the law. Just like the law of thermodynamics. Energy cannot be created or destroyed, only transferred. So when things release, it goes back around and it takes a new shape or a new form. So now you have it. So in case you were wondering, there are 3 of the most unusual signs. As I said, we have plenty of regular signs, but I think these signs really trip a lot of individuals up, because when they see these, they don't see them as signs, they see them as an obstacle, or it's not working, or they're doing something wrong. So now you know that you are not doing anything wrong. It's just a different way the universe communicates. And now you have a deeper understanding of the 3 most unusual signs that your manifestation is close at hand.